Okay guys, so before I get on to this video, I would like to ask you guys if you guys would like a series for Fantasy Bakugou and Kirishima X listener. It will be made by me and it'll probably take a couple weeks to make it. But would you guys be interested in that? I just want to make sure because I don't want to be like, hey guys, skip the fantasy stuff again. It's time for that. So I was wondering if you guys wanted that, so sorry if you have to deal with this, but hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and sorry for doing this. Bakugou's POV. Well, looks like the trap worked. Deku giggled out from behind me. Looking behind me, I saw him, Deku. Trap? What the hell do you mean? I yelled out. Oh, how stupid are you? How stupid you two are, he said, shaking his head. Shut the fuck up. I'm taking Yin and Numizumi home, you ass fuck. I yelled out. That's when Deku disappeared in a flash. Then Yin was zipped away and now gone. Looking for Yin? I won't allow that, he said. I looked up to where I heard the voice. He was now on the roof of the building, holding Yin in his arms, bridal style. You will have to kill me, he spoke out. When I tried to jump at him, he disappeared once more. Then I felt a hand on my neck, and that's when I passed out. Your POV. That's when I saw Katsuki knocked out. Then Izu looked at me with a murderous look. Then he was in front of me, grabbing my neck and choking me. You told them, did you? He asked. No, Izu, I promise, I didn't do it this time. I cried out, lying to him. Izu, please, let go. I cried out once more. He let go and dropped me down. Good, Yin. Now let us go inside. I'll get him in later, okay? He said, then picking me up. Why is it always that I'm yawning while I'm recording? As I walked in to see Numizumi playing with her toys, she asked, Danger? No, Bunny. We have a little guest here, and he hurt his head, so Daddy will have to bring him in, I said, trying to make sure she was not afraid by this, not one bit. That's when Izu came in with Katsuki. I was worried for sure. He was taking him to the basement. I hate that place with my heart and soul. Daddy have friend? She asked. Me and Daddy has a friend over. He will be fine, I said. Oh God. I feel bad for lying to her. Can I play with him? She asked sweetly. I don't know, Bunny, I giggled out. Then Izu came back up the stairs and Numizumi ran to him. Daddy, can I play with Mommy and Daddy's friend? She asked. Sorry, sweetie, but he doesn't like to play nice, he said, patting her head. Let's go play with Mommy, okay? He asked her. Yes, Mommy, you are the princess I need to save, she yelled out, running to me. Okay, sweetie, I giggled out. Oh my, the monster has me, I cried out. No worry, princess, I save you, Numizumi yelled out. I don't think so, knight. She's staying with me, Izu said, being the bad guy. That's what Numizumi called the rule. Yes, I will, monster, she huffed out, puffing her cheeks out, as she said. Then she lunged at Izuku, hitting him with a toy sword. How dare you, he said, chasing her around, and then her chasing him around, and over and over. It was kind of cute how they acted. until oh god, I'm sorry. Until Nimizumi tripped and fell and had screamed out, "Mommy!" Running to her to see if she was okay, she had scraped her knee on the hardwood fairly badly. "Oh, Izu, can you get the stuff to fix this?" I said as he ran to the little first aid kit, he and him placing it right next to me. I took out a bandage and the items that make sure the scrape didn't get infected. Sorry, as of writing this, I did not remember the name for it, so I still don't because I can't remember things very easily. And rubbing the item. Dig, stop yawning. On the wound, and then placing a band-aid on it and kissing it to make it feel better. She loved that saying. Then she cried out, "Mommy, it still hurts." "Oh, Bunny, it will for some time," Izu said, rubbing her head. "It will?" She whimpered out. "Yes," I said before kissing the top of her head. "Hey, where's my kiss?" Izu asked me. "No, Mommy's mine," Nimizumi said, hugging me tightly. "Looks like I have people fighting over me." I giggled out, knowing that, yeah, there were people fighting for my freedom. Then Nimizumi yawned out. "Mommy, Nimizumi is sleepy," she said, rubbing her eyes. "Oh, is it time for our little bunny to sleep after playing?" Izu asked. "Yeah," she yawned out. "Then let's get my little bunny to sleep before she gets mad," I said, tickling her little tummy, she giggling at that. Walking to Nimizumi's room, opening the door, and placing her down on her bed and tucking her in, with a little kiss to her forehead. She was already had already been fast asleep. "God, what will we do with her?" I said to Izuku. "I don't know, but I love her. And the same with you," he said, kissing the top of my head, then whispering to my ear, "And we will have a lot of fun tonight in..." Note, I'm skipping 2 parts because they are spicy and, yeah. So, we're gonna go to meanings. Dang, stupid ads. Hold up. I'm sorry. Okay, we're at meanings. Okay, so your POV. "What?" said Midnight. I could tell your POV. "What?" said Midnight. I could tell Nimizumi was... Oh, shoot, I should... Hold up. Give me a moment, guys. We're gonna... Okay, so sorry. I forgot that some of the spicy part was, plot relevant. Coming out of my bedroom with a dress on, Izu was sitting on the couch, waiting for me. "Aw, there my little yin is," he said, holding his hand out. I giggled. Do you want hugs?" "Yes," he yelled out. I started to walk over to him, sitting down right beside him. "Yin, I'm sorry if I went too far," he said, kissing my neck. "I'm going to put something on TV, okay?" he asked. "Sure, please, I'm fine with it," I said. "Also, I'm gonna get some food," I said, getting up, and Izu finding a good TV show to watch. And I'll still put meanings in this, by the way. I'm sorry. Ooh, there goes my mic. Sorry. "I have food now. Nachos," I said, sitting next to him once more. I love nachos," he said, hugging me. After watching more around 20 to 30 minutes, I heard Nimizumi had woken up since I heard little footsteps. "I'm going to see Nimizumi," I said, getting up and walking to her room. "Nimizumi, are you okay?" I asked as I saw her crying. "Nimizumi, are you okay?" I ran towards her, kneeling down to her. What's wrong? I said, trying to look at her face, but she was covering it. Mommy, I saw Mommy being killed by a mean man, she cried out. I started to hug her tightly. Oh, my baby, please don't worry. Mommy will be here for a long time, I said, kissing the top of her head. But you disappeared, she cried out more. Oh, baby, I said, rubbing circles on her back. Yin? Nimizumi, are you two okay? Izu asked, coming to check on us. That's when Nimizumi screamed out in terror. I hate you, Daddy, she yelled out. You helped, she continued. What? Izu called out. Izu, what are you planning to do to us? I asked as I held Nimizumi closer to me. Bakugou's POV. God, Izu is fucking crazy. He did that just to get me pissed. I tried to get the handcuffs off my hands. God, why are these so hard? That's when I heard a scream, but not from Yin. That's when I got pissed. So I smashed down the cuffs. They broke. Running up the stairs, I found Deku looking into a room. He didn't hear me. Good. That's when I ran to him, and I think this is meant to say punched him in the back of the head, and he fell and was knocked out cold. Katsuki, I heard Yin yell out. That's with a little girl in her arms. Come on, I'll call the cops, I yelled out, Yin picking up the little girl and running towards the front door. I followed after them, then stopping next to Yin and pulling out my phone, calling the police, walking to the road, and when we got there, the cops and some of the pros were there. Sorry, I think I got a yawn. I'm sorry for all the yawning. I feel so bad. Okay, back to the story. He's back. They're a house by a flower field. That's where he'll be, I said as some of the pros took Yin and the little girl with her to the nurses who came with them. Mr. Bakugou, can we speak about this? One of the police officers had said. What? I said, getting pissed that I couldn't see Yin, but who was that little girl? Was it Nimizumi? It must be, since the little girl had green eyes and your colored hair that matched Yin's almost perfectly. Mr. Bakugou, are you okay? The police officer asked. Sorry, I got distracted, I said, walking with the police officer. Your POV. I'm not leaving Mommy, Nimizumi said as she clung onto my shirt. I'm sorry, little miss, but we need to check on your Mommy, one of the nurses said. Only if I stay with Mommy, Nimizumi yelled out. Come on, Ming. Let the little girl stay. We won't get our job done, said one of the other nurses. Fine. The nurse, I think Ming was her name. Then they were done. One of the teachers came and took me back to the dorms. Yin, let you know the other students should be in class except Bakugou. He helped us find you, Miss Midnight said, walking me to the building. Bakugou should be going back to class now, she continued, sitting me down on the couch. Oh god, this is a time skip, sorry. Sitting me down on the couch of the living room. I'm sorry, but this is Nimizumi, I said, ask, what? I said, with Miss Midnight coming back with tea. Yes. Wait. Oh my gosh, this is very confusing. I'm sorry, but is that Nimizumi? She asked, coming back with tea. Yes, I said. OMG, she has grown so much, she gasped out. Mommy, who is that? Nimizumi said, cuddling deeper into my stomach. She's a teacher of mine, I said, kissing the top of her head. I'm sorry that I didn't introduce myself, Midnight gasped out. We had been talking to Midnight. More and more, till All Might came into the dorms. Midnight, I'm told we are supposed to keep Yin and Nimizumi close, All Might said. Why? Midnight said. When the police and some of the pros came into the house, he was gone. He said, Numizumi clinging hard onto my body. Okay, now this is meanings. I'm sorry, but you have basically 3 in 1. What? Said Midnight. I could tell Numizumi was scared. Whatever she dreamed of, it scared her so much not to like her own father. After this, Midnight and All Might told me to go to my room. They told me everything was the same except what was supposed to be Numizumi stuff. So I walked up to my room. It was weird being back. It's been so long since I was last here. Opening the door, they were telling the truth. Everyone was the same except for Numizumi. Oh, everything was the same except for Numizumi's things. Mommy, I'm scared, Numizumi said, hugging my shoulder. Oh, baby, there is no need to be scared, I said, sitting on my bed, and then said, we have the heroes. They're nice. I said with Numizumi. That Numizumi looked at the other side of the room. Is my stuff? She asked. Yes, I said, brushing my hand through her hair. Mommy, who was that man? She asked. Which one? I said. The one that saved me and Mommy. She said. Why? I asked her. He told me something in my dream, but Numizumi does not know. She said, playing with the ends of her hair. He is Bakugou Katsuki, I said. He's my boyfriend. He's my boyfriend, I said, smiling, and she spoke out, better than Daddy. That caught me off guard. Still, what made her so scared of Izu? You like him more than Daddy? I asked. He saves Mommy, and isn't a big meanie, she yelled out in anger. Numizumi, can you please tell me what your dream was about? I asked as I cupped her cheek. Okay, Mommy. And then she started. By the way, this is not going to be talked through a little girl. This is just going to be narrated by Yin. You. Numizumi's POV during her dream. Mommy and I were sitting, watching TV. It had been Numizumi's favorite, Sailor Moon. What was Numizumi's favorite? She remembered me of Mommy. She was as pretty as Mommy, and as kind. Mommy told me that Sailor Moon was a princess, and that I was her princess. Then, Daddy came into the room with a man who looked like a villain. He was looking at Daddy and then at me and Mommy. So that's them, he said, looking at Daddy. Daddy had his head down, looking at the floor. Izu, what's going on? Mommy asked Daddy. Just do it, he said, looking at Mommy. He looked mad at Mommy. That's when Mommy was gone. I looked to see where she was, but saw a hand. I looked to see another man. He looked scary. That's when the house was in flames. It hurt so much. That's when the 2 evil men were gone. Daddy had been laughing at me for crying. Oh, little Numizumi, you 2 are nothing but just pawns. End of Numizumi's dream. That was what Daddy told me, Numizumi said as she cried out. Numizumi, gosh. You will be fine. I will too, I said, wiping her tears. That's when a knock came from my door. I'll get it, Numizumi, I said, getting up from the bed and opening it to see Katsuki. Oh, Katsuki, I was told you would be in class, I said. They told me to come to you and make sure you were okay, he said, coming in. Mr. Katsuki, Numizumi called out, running to him. Whoa, slow down, little kitten, he said, bending down to her level. You're Mr. Katsuki, better than Daddy, she said, hugging Katsuki. What? Katsuki asked. Oh, I'll tell you later, I giggled out. Can you play with Numizumi? Numizumi said, jumping up and down. All right, little kitten, he said, picking her up and playing with her. It was cute to see the 2 playing. I never really thought Izu. I never. Oh gosh, never really saw Izu and played with Nimizumi unless I did. Remember back, Nuzu always told me that he didn't do much for her. He really only gave her and cooked for her cooked food and bathed only if I asked him to. What was he going to do if I left her and him by themselves? I can't think of what he will do to her, or what was going to be done, or the others. Refocusing on Katsuki and Nimizumi, the two had been playing with some dolls that were there. It was cute to see the two playing like this. Can we play Princess and Knight? Nimizumi asked. I'm the princess. Am I the princess? I asked Nimizumi as she looked at me. Yes, and I'm the knight. Mr. Katsuki will be the demon king, she said. Oh, really? Katsuki said with a semi-sadistic smile. That's when he walked over to me and picked me up over his shoulder. Then you're going to have to catch me if you want your little princess, he said before bolting out the door, but enough for Nimizumi to keep up with him. We had been laughing at this, playing the game she loved the most. It's been now 5 minutes, and I think Bakugou tired her out really good. Look at Nimizumi, couldn't even save the princess. Bakugou smirked. I saved the... And she fell asleep. Katsuki, let me go so I can put her to bed. I said, ugh, fine. He said, placing me down on the floor, then picking her up and walking towards my room, with Katsuki following. Placing her down and tucking her in, Katsuki had said, so, she doesn't like Deku anymore, right? Yes, she doesn't like Deku, and she didn't tell me why she likes you now. All she says is that was the part I died, I said, looking at him. Sorry, I had to continue the thing apart. Sorry for the little blah. They should be here soon. I better make sure they don't just storm in your room because the teachers might have told them, he said, walking out of the room. Now looking at Nimizumi sleep peacefully made me wish that she didn't have anything bad happen to her.